Good morning. So we are back after vacation. Now your duty is to do hard work, concentrate on your studies. So today we will study notice writing. In our writing skill we will study notice writing. So first we will discuss what is notice writing, the format of the notice writing, and then I will explain you with an example. So let's start. Today we will study about the notice writing. So we will study what is notice, the key points while writing the notice, and the format of the notice, and with example I will explain you what is notice writing. Let's get started. What is the notice? It is a written or a printed piece of information targeted for a specific group of people. It usually covers an event, an inauguration, a function, general instruction which is displayed on the blackboard. Key points while writing the notice. We should keep this point in our mind. The ideal length of the notice should not exceed by 50 words, so only relevant points needed to be addressed. Present the notice in a proper format. Try to write notice in indirect speech or passive voice only. That means it should be written in indirect speech, not the direct speech or the active voice. The fourth point which we have to keep in mind is don't use personal pronoun like I and we, because it is written for a public, for a large number of people. Now, the format of the notice. First of all, we have to draw a box. While writing the notice, we must have draw a box. Then we have to write the name of the organization. That should be in the middle of the box. Followed by notice. That should be written in the capital letter. Left hand side of the box, date should be written. On which date you are issuing the notice. Then in the middle, title and heading followed by the body. After that, left hand side, signature, name and the post of the person who is writing the notice. So first of all, we have to draw the box, name of the organization, then we have to write notice. That should be written in the capital letter. Left hand side, we have to write the date of the notice. Then in the middle, title and heading, followed by the body of the notice, which is very important. Then left hand side, signature, name and the post of the person. This is the format. Now, the main thing, the body of the notice. What should it cover? The body of the notice should cover following points. What? That means what is the notice all about? What is the topic of the notice? First we have to write that. The second one is the who. That means who it is addressed to. If a principal is writing a notice to the student, so who is addressed? The student is addressed. Where? If we are describing about the event, that it should be clear in the notice where the event is going to take place. And even when is the event is going to be happen. What to do? The instructions are written related to the notice. Whom? Here whom means whom to contact or get in touch with. You have written the notice, then you have to describe the person to whom you should contact about the notice. Example, with example it should be very clear to you. You are the secretary of activities club in your school. The annual day program is to be held next month. Write a notice for the school display board in this reference. So first of all, I will draw a box. That should be very important. Then in the middle, I will write the name of the organization. Suppose I have written ABC School Ahmedabad. Then notice. At the left hand side, I will write the date. Date can be in any format. It is up to you. 10th of Jan 2019. that in the middle, the topic or the heading, annual day celebration, because our notice is regarding this only, so I have written annual day celebration. Then comes the main part, that is body. This is to inform all students that the school's annual day function will be held on 10th January 2019 from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Dev Mall. Ahmedabad's collector Dr. Vikrant Pandey will grace the occasion as chief guest. Every student needs to collect their passes from their respective class teacher. Sorry. So here I have taken all the points, whom, who, when, where, that all covered in this, to whom you have to address. All these points are covered in this notice. At last we will write the name, sign and the post, that is Nihir Shah, secretary. So this way you have to draft the notice, which should cover all the points which we have discussed earlier, all the key points. So let's revise quickly. Firstly, what is a notice? And it usually covers an event, an inauguration, a function, general instruction which could be displayed on the blackboard. Then the key points while writing the notice, that the length of the notice, the proper format we will write, the box, the name of the organization, and finally the body of the notice should contain what, whom, where, and finally with the example, you can see the example, and this way you have to write the notice. So thank you. So I hope that you understand what is notice writing. Later on I will give you more examples so that you should be more clear. So thank you, students.